hunger. And I've been waiting, waiting, waiting for you. And I've been waiting, waiting, waiting for your sorrow to land on me. And I've been waiting, waiting, waiting for the future. And I've been waiting, waiting, waiting for us. And I've been wishing, wishing, wishing for your love.
What's happening, guys? So I am doing my best to rekindle my love affair with the squat, and this day actually went pretty well. This is from Friday, and I had heavy singles on AMRAPs on everything on that day, and it went pretty well. I was pretty pleased with how the day went, and you'll see, you know, the first rep on my squats, it moved really slow like it's been doing lately, and then the next two reps moved extremely fast, and I think a lot of that has to do with my over-reliance on external motivation. You know, a couple people showed up, a couple of my friends, you see Randy on the side there, he showed up, and it just got me going, so I started blasting some music, and it started to move a lot faster. But by the time I got to my AMRAP, all of a sudden they started moving really slow again, and I don't know why. It just, I have no words. I don't know why it was moving so slow, but it moved. It moved fine. I got 3 reps at 480, which I'll certainly take. You know what? It didn't really slow down. It just moved slow. But every single rep was under control, moved about the same speed. I mean, I can't really complain. I guess it doesn't really matter how fast it goes as long as it goes. But it just was a little strange how it went from slow to fast back to slow again. But they moved. It went okay. I'm still having hip pain, like I've been talking about. I'm just dealing with it. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. I'm just going to keep grinding through it. And right now, I think it's going to be fine. Then going on the bench, actually moved better than I thought I would, especially because it was my 3rd day in a row of benching. I normally go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday for my benching, and I had to move Saturday session up to Thursday because my wife was out of town over the weekend, so I couldn't get away to go lift. So I benched Wednesday, Thursday, and then this on Friday, and it was 295 for singles, and they all moved pretty darn well. I was pretty happy with it, and you'll see here, I asked Randy to give me commands, and he kind of forgot about the whole start command, so I was just kind of waiting there, and by the time he gave that to me, I just like completely didn't even think about the rack command or anything. It was gone at that point, but it was fine. We kind of had a good laugh about it. Then from there, I went on to my AMRAP, and again, moved pretty well. I was pretty happy with it. I ended up getting 3 reps. I could do a better job, and I should do a better job of having a little bit longer pause because I want to get a little bit more specific here. Getting really close to the meet here, so I want to make sure that I'm doing good pauses and control them a little bit better. I mean, they weren't bad, but I could control them a little bit better. The 3rd rep, my butt might have came off the bench. It's kind of hard to tell, especially with shorts on, but I'm not terribly concerned about it. It's not like I'm going to be doing 3 reps at a meet or anything anyway, but happy with how it went. Then after that, back on to deadlifts again, and this was also 480 pounds, 4 singles with an AMRAP. The race is still on between squat and deadlift to see what's going to do better, what's going to be better at this meet, what's going to be better moving forward. I really have no clue at this point. I mean, it is neck and neck, and they're about the same every single week. Everything moves about the same, and just like on squats, with 480, I got 3 reps for my AMRAP, 3 reps for my AMRAP on deadlifts as well. So it's anybody's guess at this point. It could end up being exactly the same. I don't know, but I'm very happy with my deadlifts. I would say of all 3 lifts right now, I'm the most pleased with the progress that I've had on deadlifts, especially considering my history with this lift and the struggles that I've had on it and how it's just been such a long, tough road with this lift, and watching my squat just blow up and my deadlift go nowhere for well over a year. It feels good to be feeling better on the deadlift now, and whether it's improved technique, increased volume, adding hypertrophy work to my hamstrings, maybe a combination of all that stuff, whatever it is, don't really even care. I'm just happy that it's feeling a lot better. So you can see a little bit pumped up, happy. I was actually sharing the platform with Chris here, and he's got a really strong deadlift, and he was doing pretty much the same thing I was doing. He was doing singles plus an AMRAP, and he was doing it with 535 pounds, and he also got 3 on his AMRAP. Really strong lifts, really clean looking. It's always a lot of fun to see somebody else lifting some extremely heavy weights and being somewhere that I'd like to be in the future. So Really strong lifter, and like always, Powerhouse is surrounded by really cool, really strong people, so I just love the environment. But anyway, that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video.